Throughout history, armies have played a crucial role in shaping civilizations, protecting territories, and expanding empires. From ancient times to the modern era, military forces have not only influenced the outcomes of battles, but also the rise and fall of nations. The development of strategies, weapons, and leadership within armies has often determined the course of history. Understanding the significance of armies allows us to trace the evolution of warfare and political power over the centuries. In this context, I will provide a brief overview of 50 of the most important armies that have left a lasting impact on history, from the disciplined legions of Rome to the powerful military forces of the modern world. These armies, spanning various cultures and time periods, have each contributed to the legacy of warfare and global influence in unique ways. Curiosity AIs, soldiers through the ages. Mongol Empire Army, 1526 to 1857. Swords, spears, bows, muskets, elephants, artillery. Maintained control over much of India, combining firearms with traditional cavalry tactics. Zaporozhian Cossacks Army, 1500 to 1700. Sabers, muskets, spears, cavalry. Played a critical role in defending Eastern Europe and fighting for autonomy. Swedish Protestant Army, Gustavus Adolphus, 1611 to 1632. Muskets, pikes, cavalry, cannons. Revolutionized warfare with mobile artillery and modern tactics during the 30 Years' War. New Model Army, Oliver Cromwell, 1645 to 1660. Muskets, pikes, cavalry, artillery. A disciplined and professional force that decided the English Civil War in favor of Parliament. Imperial Russian Army, Peter the Great, 1682 to 1725. Muskets, sabers, pikes, artillery, bayonets. Modernized and expanded Russia's influence in Europe and Asia. Prussian Army, Frederick the Great, 1740 to 1786. Muskets, sabers, artillery, bayonets. Known for its discipline and innovative tactics, it made Prussia a European power. Continental Army, George Washington, 1775 to 1783. Muskets, sabers, bayonets, artillery. Successfully fought for American independence from Britain. La Grande Army, Napoleon, 1803 to 1815. Muskets, cannons, sabers, bayonets, cavalry. Napoleon's highly mobile and well-organized army conquered much of Europe. Army of Tsar Alexander I, Russian Empire, 1801 to 1825. Muskets, sabers, bayonets, artillery. Played a decisive role in defeating Napoleon during the 1812 invasion of Russia. Confederate Army, 1861 to 1865. Rifles, sabers, bayonets, artillery. Fought a determined campaign during the American Civil War despite being outnumbered. Union Army, 1861 to 1865. Rifles, sabers, bayonets, artillery, ironclad warships. Ultimately prevailed in the American Civil War, preserving the United States. German Army, German Empire, 1871 to 1918. Rifles, bayonets, artillery, machine guns, early tanks. A key player in World War I, known for its early use of modern warfare tactics. Imperial Japanese Army, 1868 to 1945. Rifles, katanas, bayonets, artillery, aircraft. Played a crucial role in Japan's rise as a world power and in World War II. British Army, British Empire, 1815 to 1945. Rifles, bayonets, artillery, tanks, aircraft. Vital in maintaining Britain's global empire and in both world wars. Boer Army, South Africa, 1880 to 1902. Rifles, cannons, guerrilla tactics. Used guerrilla tactics to resist British imperial control during the Boer Wars. Austro-Hungarian Army, 1867 to 1918. Rifles, bayonets, artillery, machine guns. A key force in World War I, though weakened by its multinational composition. Soviet Red Army, 1917 to 1991. Rifles, machine guns, tanks, aircraft, artillery. Defeated Nazi Germany in World War II and was a central force during the Cold War. German Wehrmacht, Third Reich, 1935 to 1945. Rifles, machine guns, tanks, aircraft, artillery. One of the most powerful armies in World War II, renowned for blitzkrieg tactics. Allied forces, World War II, 1939 to 1945. Rifles, machine guns, tanks, aircraft, artillery. A coalition that defeated the Axis powers in the largest and deadliest war in history. Maoist Red Army, China, 1927 to 1949. Rifles, machine guns, artillery, guerrilla tactics. Triumphed in the Chinese Civil War, leading to the establishment of the People's Republic of China. North Vietnamese Army, 1945 to 1975. Rifles, machine guns, artillery, guerrilla tactics. Successfully fought against French and American forces, unifying Vietnam. Israel Defense Forces, IDF, 1948-present. Rifles, tanks, aircraft, drones, artillery. Defended Israel in multiple conflicts, establishing it as a regional power. British Special Air Service, SAS, 1941-present. Rifles, special operations gear, night vision, explosives. Elite Special Forces, famous for counterterrorism and covert operations worldwide. Korean People's Army, North Korea, 1948-present. Rifles, tanks, artillery, ballistic missiles. Has maintained a strict military regime under the Kim dynasty, often in opposition to global powers. United States Armed Forces, 1945-present. Rifles, tanks, aircraft, drones, nuclear weapons, satellites. The most powerful military since World War II, central to global security and modern warfare.